Hello everybody, this is Bazker. Welcome back to another episode of Banished. And in the last episode, just a quick little recap, I think we've got in our copper mine, we got up our metalsmith so that he can be making some copperware. I don't recall what we needed the copperware for offhand, but I do recall that we needed it, so we are making it. Oh, there it is. It's for the home supplier. Let's go ahead and turn this guy on. We're actually producing, I think, enough now that we could actually probably do this. So we're going to do copperware and, I don't know if we're doing furniture. That's a good question. We are probably not making any furniture, so it's something else I'm going to have to look into. That's okay, though. We'll let him sit there. We'll see what happens. I'm almost positive we are not making furniture. We may be buying furniture, though. But the other thing I needed, we're making fancy furniture. Or I purchased fancy furniture. That's probably more likely. I don't see any actual regular old... Oh yeah, we got 140 furniture. I don't know if we purchased that or if we're making that. That's our Cooper. So we're making building supplies. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see if we can find out what makes furniture really fast here. Bedding maker. Tannery. Fiber watermill. Reaver. Ah, we have jumping into a little Weird Al phase here. Joiner. He makes furniture for homes. What's it look like? This doesn't really look familiar to me. I don't know if he's called a joiner or not. Could be. We do have a joiner in here. That's not a joiner. I don't think. Maybe it is. But if it is, he is definitely not making furniture. Do we have two people working there? We do. So that probably is what that is. Okay, so we do not have anything that we're making furniture with, so let's do something about that. Kind of guess it makes sense to put him up here. In our old part of town. Old town? Maybe. Maybe I'll put him here. Now the bad thing is I don't know exactly what he needs to make furniture, just because he makes furniture. So maybe we know what he needs. Let's put him there. Apparently we got another trader. I'll turn it around here. I got the map rotated weird. Food trader. He's got butter. It's butter. You need 8 more units. No. A little bit of butter, but we're gonna take it. We may have actually purchased some more butter for him too. I didn't really check. But that's kind of the purpose there. We're not really trying to check on that kind of stuff. We want to just hopefully leave it be so we don't really have to mess with our traders too much. So purchase what we need and be done with it. That guy up and going. We'll see what's going on. We still need a lot of houses, but the one thing I noticed in the last episode that I really want to touch on really quick is the fact that we need more farms. Lots of them. So we need to build 11 by 11 farms, I think. And I do believe I've already proved out the method that the 11 by 11 is the best way to go. Ooh, I can't tell. That might be... I can't tell if that's flat or not. Is that flat? It's not really flat, is it? Let's cancel this one. Cancel both of those, actually. Oops. Oh, autosave. Cancel both of those. We need to flatten that out first, I think. Don't want to power flatten it. Wait them to come in here and flatten that. Which may be kind of a bad idea in some respects, just because it means our laborers are going to be doing that rather than working at the farms. But I'm going to take that risk for now. I'm going to be able to put a road down in between this one, but that's okay. Don't worry too terribly much about that. Towards the end of this episode, there could be a knock at the door. But hopefully not. Hopefully we get through before dinner guests arrive. I think because we're still kind of running low on stone now, we use just the country road. Country road, take me home. I'll get some iron ore and some stone for us too. Stone more so than anything, but we got lots of a town of abodes, and that wasn't my first choice of the way to handle that, but I really need homes, and that was the quickest way I could think of to get them in there. And let's see, do our little flowers ever go in down here? Where did I put those? Here they are. That doesn't look terrible. I mean, they're... because of the way they're spaced, it looks a little weird, maybe, but it doesn't look terribly out of place. They look to be kind of symmetrical, like bulbs, I guess, on the top. It doesn't look terribly out of place or anything with this stuff here, so I think I'm going to leave that in. Hear the sheep going ba ba. I'm trying to remember where my clotheslines were at. Remember I found them. Just don't remember where. Ground squares. Interesting. Corners. Fire bundle piles, rug pallets, all that is supplies. Are they in here maybe? There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's see if we can make something like that work. I don't know, does that work? Kinda looks a little weird, doesn't it? Damn. That might look okay. Oh no, it looks like it's kind of free floating, doesn't it? Yeah, we don't want to do that. Well, that puts it at an angle. That could be kind of cool if I could get that to work out. I don't really want it to look like it's just floating in midair, though. That's a real bummer. That would probably work really good between salt houses. I could probably work with these. I was thinking about putting them like back behind here, maybe. We'll see what that looks like. And this guy... got nothing I want. Go away. Isn't that a lot nicer? Just click, look, done, go. Boom. Gone. Oh, we got that turned off, that's right. He's got furniture. That's the good news. We are still building the joiner. Alright, let's see. Homes. We're a lot better on homes now, but we're still just a tad bit shy of where I'd like to be. Got a couple there, I guess. Town abodes, maybe. If I can get that, whatever that icon is, I can't even remember, but if I could get that, it would be rolling. Now that I could actually build. That might not look so bad up in here. Build like 2 of them right there. See what those look like. That's a lot of tomatoes. Tomato. Whoops. And maters. Oops, not what I wanted. Boom. Alright, I'll get some more tomato farms up and going. It's not going to probably help us out anytime soon, but it won't hurt. Get this all flattened out. It looks like I probably should have just done this little bitty patch right here, but that's alright. That's a lot of material, and we're going to have to clear it anyways to put in the farms, so I'm not going to complain too terribly much about that. Let's do this, 2, and then 3. Oops, I did that one wrong. That one needs to go away. This one needs to go up. Just gotta have room for that road to go through there. I wouldn't mind putting in some more soup workers, but I don't think that's going to do any good yet. Joiner. Got it. Furniture. You just makes it from regular old logs. That's cool. So we'll put in... just do with 1 for now. We'll see how that works. He's going to be making homeware, and he can make fancy homewares too, but we just have to have fancy furniture and then silver. And he can actually make stuff pretty good. So we could be making bedding out of feathers. You know, I don't know how many feathers we have, but I bet we're not shy on them. We've been killing a lot of stuff. Yeah, we got 1,800 feathers. Might not be a bad idea to make some bedding. Alright, what do you got? I think since we're making our own now, I don't think I really need anything from him. Gary's out of butter again. There's just so much milk we can produce. Might get some more cows, spread them out, spread the love. You know what? I bet I totally forgot. But yes, these guys are up and going now. I need to take out our hunters. And in case you're wondering when I do this, up here in the corner it'll tell me. See? Oh, question mark. It'll tell me whenever I'm out of when I got too many workers. Let's see. Oh, that's an herb grower. I didn't know I had that. It's nice not seeing a bunch of little circles with a cross on them on these meat. It's good to have. Yeah, we're making eggs and feathers from there. What do we got in this one? Oh, we're getting milk from these too. I forgot about that. Sweet, sweet. It's a good deal, good deal. We need another barn. The question is do I just upgrade this one? Or not? Wow, our magazine is totally full. That's amazing. Maybe we put another magazine over here. That, I think. Might look really cool, actually, even right here. Do it there. I think that's going to look pretty awesome, actually. Where's our candle makers at? One here, one here. These guys are both making them out of tallow. Make some out of beeswax. Beeswax. Doing pretty good there, actually. We'll probably put another one over here sometime. I haven't seen them saying they're out of beeswax, so that's good. So, do we actually have a lot of it? Ooh, we do. We have tons and tons of beeswax. That's awesome. Let's put in some more candlers. Chandlers. Chandlers. Put any of them here. Doesn't look like it. Damn. That'd have been a good place for them. One there. I thought I saw it. There we go. Put one there. Excellent. Food guy. What's he got? Bought his tallow, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The tallow we can actually use on candles, and we'll make back that. Right. What's we doing with the rice planters? Ah, yes, he's making wine, making people happy. All right. Maters on. Meters on. Is this done? Nope, still got a hill there. We're almost done though. I'll get some more tomatoes going. I doubt if we did any on these yet, no. Your maters are coming. Makes me wonder if we need another trading post or something, maybe. It might help out with some of that. Not sure what I would put. It's bad. Actually, there's some tomatoes over here, so I'm not sure why these guys aren't getting it. Yeah, God, we got 1,000 of them in here. Get your tomatoes. I don't think those guys will deliver it here, but I'm going to turn it on anyways. We got plenty of workers. So. You flat? You are indeed flat. That's good. I wanted to get that done before the end of this episode. That's excellent. Alright, more farms. About 11. About 11. Almost doesn't look even, does it? I guess it is. I'm sure you've realized, but I'm leaving the gaps in there so that I got room for my roads. Being a little bit quiet, guys. That headache I mentioned is really kind of bothering me right now. But I think I should be able to press through for this episode and not cut it short. Looks like I've got a couple minutes left. Tomatoes, and boom. Starting to run low on laborers though, so it's something I'm going to pay attention on. I may have to lower the number of builders. That's the term I'm looking for, builders. May have to lower the number of builders that I have. Which is fine. We don't need, at this point in time, for the most part, we don't need to be building stuff immediately. It's not that big of a deal if it takes a little while. Oops, got some down here too. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. One of these days I'm going to select beetroots by accident. Down the boats. This looks like let's put a road in there. I haven't really paid any attention. We might be well over our need for houses. I'm not sure. Do that. 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 Kind of tempted to put a barn in there. If it'll fit. I don't think it'll fit. Oh, that's right. This one didn't have a road going to it, that's why it won't fit. That's okay. We will go ahead and put in another town abode then. We'll put in 2 of them. We're producing tomatoes, or tomato soup, but it's just taking a little while. What do I have in the way of tomatoes? Do I have a bunch of them in storage? I got 36,000 tomatoes in storage. Why are people not grabbing them? There's no reason that there shouldn't be ample I should have paid a little more attention to this earlier. We're actually low on 10. Oh my god. Somebody's probably sitting there yelling at me going, yeah, Basker, you got it wrong. You need 10, you idiot. Yep, I'm an idiot. I need 10. Let's, I wonder if it's because we're running low on furnace fuel? possible. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and bump these guys up anyways because we certainly need them. I think we're producing plenty of 10 ore. So yeah, we don't need coats. Go away. Be kind of nice if you could build a rule that just says, this kind of vendor, go away, we don't need you. Okay, let's look at our tin situation. So we're pretty good on tin ore. We are definitely running low on the tin. So hopefully that change that I just made there will be enough to correct the problem. We may have to put in another foundry in order to deal with the tin. It's a possibility. I'm not sure. But it looks like that's the biggest problem, which is not a huge deal. I mean, tomatoes, we're going to need them anyways. So I'm going to put in some more soup factories at some point in time. We got, he's still full, so that's not going to be a thing. And I was looking for what? This guy. Yes. We are producing homewares. Woohoo! And copperware. I wonder how much copperware sells for. That might not be a bad idea. Hey, we got a rope finally. It's actually kind of interesting because we're still waiting on pottery, so it just took it forever to get there. Let's see, copperware. I'm not necessarily going to keep this here, but I want to see what it sells for. It only sells for 10. So, that's probably not that great of a deal. It's not a bad deal by any stretch, but it's not good either. Here we go. Beeswax. Boom, and boom. And where's my other one? Here he is. Boom, and boom. Should help us on our candle situation. Which should allow us really to get tons and tons of candles in here, which I do believe that's the tin soup. Where's my candles? There it is. 5,000 candles is what I told it to bring, so that's good. And let's see. Alright, is there anything else? We got our foundry up and going? Not yet. Close. Cutting down on the amount of ore there really fast. But you know what? I think I'm going to cut down the number of people on this because we're producing the homewares and copperware pretty fast. I mean, this actually looks pretty efficient on the copper here. We're producing a lot of copperware for the amount of copper that we're putting in. Who's smelting our copper? Here. So that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna drop this down too. We'll see. We may need to up that again later, but I think right now we're doing pretty good on that. And we're going to take a quick look here before we call this an episode. And yeah, I don't think I need any of that. Looks like we could buy some clay, but I don't think there's really any point. So we're going to let him go away. And we're going to see, did we get our magazine? We did indeed get our magazine up and going. That is excellent. And yeah, it's actually quite a bit accomplished in this little episode, I think. We've got some homes going in. Let's take a quick glance here. Catching up. In fact, we'll probably be over when it's all said and done, but we've got a bunch of students that are going to be graduating here before too long, so that won't be a problem, I don't think. And I do believe on our candle situation, we are probably doing pretty darn good. I'm going to actually lower... I think we've got enough soup now that... I mean, enough candles being produced now that I can actually chop this down to, let's just say like 500. Just something to have in there in case we need it right away. But then I'll allow some of the soup to go back, which will end up going into here. So that's excellent. And we might actually up our the amount of food we're purchasing too. We'll see. I want to make sure we got everything going really well. And just real quick, we're producing. We produced 255 in the last season, and we are currently somewhere, I don't know, spring, so we're maybe doing okay. We'll see. But yeah, I think that is going to be an episode, guys, and it's going to be the last one in this recording session as well. I'm just kind of out of time, and work's going to start taking back over. Got some vacation time coming up. Not sure how much of that I'll get to my actual self, because I'm not going to be home for most of it, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get some more recording in, or at the very least some editing done. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you like what you're seeing, click like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you back next time.